Of course, it is Soundchat Radio broadcasting live from the DMV. Broadcasting, of course, to 31 cities all across the world. It is the international show. Got a special guest in studio. I see the phone lines, of course, are ringing. Big up to those of you that hit me up on WhatsApp. Now, earlier we were talking about the festival and the fact that it's on the way here in Baltimore, Maryland. And what will the festivals be without the ladies? Of course, the ladies make up a good deal of entertainment here. And nowadays we know that reggae and soca is mixing more and more and more and more. Welcome to Soundchat Radio, and please introduce yourself to the many people who are listening across the world.
Yo, it's again Nessa, Preppy, big up Soundchat Radio. It's a pleasure to be here. DMV, all over the world that's listening. What's up?
Thank you so much for passing through. What was the vibe like on stage?
Hot. In more ways than one. But no, the vibe on stage was very nice. It's a good show, great cast. You know, we have a lot of legends, Paris Hammond, Capleton, as well as, you know, the younger artists like myself, Boy, Shinsia, everybody. It's like probably one of the best shows you could go to right now for the summer.
So have you been performing with a lot of reggae acts, or do you mostly perform with the soca acts?
Well, as of recently, this season I've been getting a lot of shows with mixed cast like this one, and I did one in St. Martin right before this. Had Elephant Man and Ding Dong from Jamaica, and more I'm getting put into these casts with reggae artists and dancehall artists and
as your
soca.
songs continue to get bigger and bigger,
Yes.
you're starting to mix with other genres of music.
And I love every minute of it.
Any Jamaican performances in Jamaica so far?
I have not performed in Jamaica as yet, but I know my song, this one, Snack, is doing really well over there because I have a lot of friends from Jamaica who hit me up and say, yo, I hear your song, I hear your song, I hear your song.
Where do you perform mostly?
Most of my performances usually be in the US, different states, Canada. Well, I'm always in Toronto, probably every month or every other month.
Oh, wow.
And as of this year, a lot of Caribbean shows, St. Martin, St. Vincent, Anguilla, all over.
Snack is the big
and
song
the
now.
UK, I did the UK.
Is Snack the big song now?
Yeah, you could say so. I'll be modest. I don't want to say it's a big song. It's one of the big songs.
It's one of the big songs. Many requests, of course, coming from you. Who are some of your influences in music?
Some of my influences in music have been Lauryn Hill, Nicki Minaj, Drake, The Weeknd, and more locally in my island, people like Marshall Montano. Who else? Calypsonians like the Mighty Sparrow, a lot of people.
So you perform in Trinidad, of course. You share the stage with some of those big artists as well?
Yes, well, I was in Marshall Monday this year because he did the remix for Snack, of course, with Hood Celebrity, who is out of Jamaica, a US Jamaican artist. She sang Walking Trophy, so they were on the remix for Snack. So yes, I was in Marshall Monday this year, and I've shared the stage with recently I was in Coney Island with Davido,
Yes.
Bungie Garlin, Casanova, who else was there? Busy Signal,
Yes,
and Hood Celebrity.
That
of
was
course.
also another major performance, another major show.
Yes.
So you're getting great platforms. The show is getting a lot of, your songs are getting a lot of tractions. As they grow, of course, you're starting to mix with other genres. What's next?
Well, I'm working on an album right now. I recently was in Los Angeles working on an album with London Future. He did Tingo, which was my song from last year. And we just wrapping up the album. It's like a fusion of dancehall, hip-hop. It's not so much soca, but you could hear a little soca in there, of course. But outside of the album, I have a lot of tracks coming up as well for Carnival. So you know you can't forget where you come from. So of course I have soca music coming as well. But I just finished the album, which is called Phoenix, and that is coming soon.
So you have a name for the album already. Do you enjoy stepping outside of your genre a little bit to make more creative music?
Well, a lot of people don't know that when I started off doing music out like right after high school, I used to do rapping. I used to do hip hop. So,
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And then eventually, you know, I outgrew the hip hop because, you know, I felt like I'm from Trinidad and we have this great culture, carnival, soca, and I need to be a part of that as well.
How long did you rap for before you found your way into soca?
I would say like 4 or 5 years.
4 or 5 years.
Yeah, but in Trinidad we don't really have a hip hop industry. We have a soca industry. So most of my hip hop stuff was like underground because we have hip hop communities, but we just don't have an industry. So we would have underground ciphers and hip hop events and little stuff, you know, to facilitate
So you know what I'm gonna ask you right now, right?
I'm going on rap.
Please, I mean, come on. You just said that you want to keep connected to where you are from. This is part of you. This is what you used to do. Give us a little small something small.
Money, money, come give me the money. Investment, mama never raise no dummy. Yeah. Big house and land wait sunny. Secure the bag, keep the cash flow running. Yeah. Big bills, small bills, all bills. It does all add up still. Save up, flip that. Give back, give thanks for all my blessings. Don't bother try come style me. Don't just say it so cash only. I don't wanna have my pockets empty. Every day I wanna make money. I'm all about the dollars, making the paper. It
Oh my God! She's in the building. Turn it up.
Give me a little something. Give me a little something. Hey, hey, hey.
and it's that real gal whining, real woman. Hey, real gal listening, real gal listening right now. This is your girl Nessa Preppy. Is a
She's in the building. From rap to soca to the big stages. Pull it up and start it again there.
Something. Give me a little something. Hey, hey, hey. Real gal whining, real woman. Real gal whining, real woman.
kind of vibe. Cause see the gal never wine and bubble all night in a different kind of style. See the gal never wine and bubble on me, oh my. See the gal never wine and bubble all night on me, oh my. Let me go in 4, 3, 2. Real gal whining, real woman. Whining, real gal whining, real woman. Hey, hey. I want to see you whining wherever it is. In your car, in your house, if you're in the party right now. I want to see you get on bad. All my ladies, it's time to work. It's a fit. Till your boss a sweat, 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 soaking wet. Wine with no regret. It's a jam. Woman, find a man right now. And if you can't handle the pace, then it's on to the next one. And it's that. To see the gal never wine and bubble all night. To see the gal never wine and bubble on me, oh my. To see the gal never wine and bubble on. Oh my gosh, it look like a snack in 4, 3, 2. Real gal whining, real woman, whining, real gal whining, real woman. Is that a scene? Is that a scene? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Hey.
So would you be considered like new school soca? If there's such a thing.
Definitely. I think that's the best description for it. Everybody who is into the younger soca artists, they definitely call us like the new generation of soca because the music is different.
How long have you actually been doing soca?
Since 2012.
2012, so 7 years.
Yes.
Yeah, so definitely hits after hits, sharing more stages and so forth. What do you see? Is there any other artists that you want to collaborate with moving forward?
Of course, I'm trying to collaborate right now with the artists on the Afrobeat side of things. So people like Burna Boy, Davido, Mr. Easy, anybody along them lines, Yemi Alade. I'm trying to get into that market because I really, really love Afro soca. It's one of the it brings out the vibe in people, I think. So I really would like to do some of that.
How hard is it for you to stay relevant amongst your peers and amongst the new acts that's coming into the industry?
Well, I just do me. So me doing me, and people accept me for me and the person that I am. It's not hard at all because I'm being myself. I don't try to be like anybody else. I'm very down to earth. I'm very easy to deal with. So I don't think it's hard for me in no way. I think my personality is one that stands out for itself and the vibe that I bring. So I don't think it's hard for me to fit in with anybody.
And of course, I gotta ask you this before you go. What would you think has changed in the old school soca versus, you know, the soca that you guys are doing now? Like, what is that difference? Is it, you know, more momentum? Is it, what is that different sound? What is that difference?
I think the difference between soca then and soca now is just the topics that we sing about. It's a millennial thing, because it's like we living in a society with social media and so much different things that they didn't have back then.
Right.
So the stuff we would sing about wouldn't necessarily be the stuff that they would have sang about. So I think that's the difference to me.
You said different topics. Like, what do you think? Like, pulling something out of your mind. What would be a topic that would not?
It's a snack, for example. It's a snack was a popular social media slang. Like when girls post up a picture, they would say it's a snack. So that's where I got the inspiration to do snack from. And me and my team, that's where we got the inspiration, because it was like a popular talk.
Right.
So I think now a lot of younger artists, that's what they do. They would look to social media and look to the things that trending around them to make music. So I think that's what they do.
Listen, we are broadcasting live from the DMV, of course, the 31 cities across the world. It's Soundchat Radio. Shouts to those of you locked in Trinidad and Tobago, those of you in Antigua, those of you in Jamaica, all across the Caribbean. Again, the festivals without the women would definitely be incomplete. So definitely thank you so much for passing through the tent and blessing us with your vibe. We got one more track from her, right? 718-554-8598. Let's drop it right now, of course. She's doing absolutely well. New school soca.